Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy was recently put on blast by Meadowlark's Pablo Torre. Ramaswamy, a man who really appreciates some Eminem even though Marshall asked him to stop using his music, just so happened to be college classmates with Torre.
Every college in America has someone that I like to call that guy. Because Vivek Ramaswamy, in college, when we were both freshmen, was famous on campus for his alter ego 20 years ago. And his alter ego was a libertarian rapper that he called Vivek.
It's true, and is something Ramaswamy has not run from, but rather embraced, unlike everything else from his past in his anti-woke crusade.
When I think back at our time together at Harvard, Vivek and I wound up taking the same moral philosophy class as freshmen also. And in lecture, I vividly remember, I've been joking about this for 20 years too. In lecture, a lecture class with like hundreds of students in it, Vivek would raise his hand all of the time. He would raise it conspicuously in the shape of a V. Like he
That's
was
even worse. Wow.
shining a bat signal, his own bat signal for terrible libertarian takes.
Considering his arrogant me-first attitude, we detect no lies.
That guy is insanely ambitious, right? He's incredibly image conscious. He cares about how he appears.
Okay.
But he is totally undeterred by how much the people around him are all cringing at how awful and uncomfortable all of this is.
So
One thing we came across was an old article from The Crimson via 2007. Michael B. Chow, who also went to Harvard, said Vivek rapped a Busta Rhymes at the artist's concert in 2004 and only showed up as Vivek in an all-black outfit with a black Kangol. If you have no idea what a Kangol is, think of Samuel L. Jackson's signature hat. That's a Kangol. To give a visual of a younger Ramaswamy and his stage presence, here he is in the late 90s as an opera singer. On Right, the Cincinnati Enquirer wrote he received a $20,000 scholarship from Coca-Cola. To this day, Ramaswamy keeps with tradition from his days at Harvard, rapping Eminem's Lose Yourself as his life's theme song. I think that children should be forced to listen to it, Ramaswamy says. The edited version, of course. Hilariously, he'd say, I saw myself honestly making it big through American capitalism, and that's why the Eminem story spoke to me, he told Politico. Yet the man himself doesn't want Vivek Ramaswamy rapping his stuff anymore. Funny how the world works, right? At the school, a write-up of college students drinking led to this quote from Ramaswamy: I think the tailgate is fun, and the fun is what you bring to it, and I bring the fun.
And my question for you is, of all the Democratic candidates out there, why should I vote for the one with the least political experience?
Well, you shouldn't, because I have the most political experience.
And here's the thing. We all know this guy's track record at this point. He benefited from a generous fellowship from a rich philanthropist named George Soros. Vivek would prefer this stays away from the public. He has a connection to Douglas Melton, a pioneer of the mRNA vaccine. This is a fact he demanded be scrubbed away from his Wikipedia page. Ramaswamy wants to raise the voting age to 25 unless a citizen 18 or older is enrolled in the military, works as a first responder, or passes the same civics test given to immigrants seeking American citizenship. Such a change could only be implemented by passing a constitutional amendment.